Hey guys, it's your girl Linnee and welcome to Inner Beauty Out, and today we're doing another fun makeup tutorial. I don't know if it's just this season, I don't know what it is, but I am totally inspired to go out of my comfort zone and do these bold colored looks, and I think it's appropriate for the fall because it reminds me a little bit of like denim on denim. I don't know, it's just my little thing that I've put together, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. I brought back my curls and I'm super excited about them and my hair being out, and if you want to see my new updated routine on how I get my spiraled heatless curls, then definitely let me know in the comments below. But in the meantime, I definitely hope that you enjoy this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It keeps the comments, or it keeps the videos coming, so to speak, and subscribe to the channel, because when you do that, and it's actually free, what happens is you're actually automatically notified when I post a new video. My dog. Thanks, Chloe. Anyway, when you subscribe to the channel, you get automatic notifications whenever I post a new video, so you never miss out or behind on any of my content. And definitely share this video with anybody who may be a makeup enthusiast or looking for inspiration, who just loves to play in makeup, whatever it may be. Definitely share the video because it helps me as well. So I definitely hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! I know you guys missed my voice so much that I came back to do a voiceover just for you guys, just to show you how much I love you. Alright, so let's just jump into the tutorial. I'm actually working on my transition right now on the lids, and I'm using my favorite Makeup Forever shades that are listed in the video. These are my favorite brown tones to just warm up the crease. As you notice, my skin is a bit on the dewy side. I actually was trying out the Makeup Forever foundation sticks, the HD foundation sticks, and to say the least, they're not really my favorite, only because I am super oily, so I don't know if I'll be using them again in another video, but I definitely want to try it out in this video. Alright, to build up on this blue halo look that we're working on today, I am trying the Colourpop's Rex eyeshadow, and I am just building and layering on this just on the outer and inner portions of the eye. I just want to build that and leave the center empty because we're going to put our pop of color right in the center. So as I started to lay this color down, I really wanted to have the color pop a little bit more, so I went with the Makeup Forever number 216 shade to try and intensify that blue, or more so deepen it a little bit, and it was a little bit more satiny for me, and I wanted a more matte look, so I went back into my Urban Decay electric palette, and then I picked up the shade Chaos, and that did it for me. That was what I was looking for as far as a matte shade to complement this particular makeup look, because I didn't want to put a pop of color that was also going to be sheen, so I kind of wanted a sheen and a matte to work together, if that makes sense. I know, I'm a weirdo, but anyway, that's what it worked out for me, and I love the fact that I found that shade. So what I'm doing is using that same transition brush that I used earlier to lay down the initial base of my eye color in my crease, and I'm just blending out the outline of that blue shadow that we just laid down. I didn't want it to be too defined. I wanted it to kind of look a little bit more like a gradient look, somewhat just smoothed out. And then I went in with SUGARPILL's Countess. This pressed pigment, no, not pressed pigment, it's a loose pigment, is everything. It has like glitter reflex in the center of them, and I just absolutely love it. It's like a little bit of blue, silver, like it's actually everything in a jar, and you will not run out of this stuff. Like honestly, it is a lot of product for the rate that you get it for. So I'll definitely link all that information down below. Next up, to further enhance the crease, I'm going in with these two Makeup Forever shadows. One is more of an eggplant shade, and the other one is more of a cool tone brown, and this is going to help smoke out the crease without going too intense like with a black shadow, and I'm just bringing that towards the inner portion of my eye, but we don't want to lose the actual pigmentation that we've already laid down. So I'm going back in with that electric palette yet again, and you'll see me do this throughout most of this video just to more so intensify the actual color. When you first lay this down, it is absolutely everything. I just love how like pigmented it really is. So I'm just applying a little bit more towards the inner and the outer portion of the eye, and I'm going to do the same thing and just touch up the center portion of the eye as well, because I don't want that to fade out either. It's totally okay to pack on as much as you want as far as the eyeshadow. It will not change the look of the eye look. You know, I feel like the more that you pack on, the more pigmented the color is. So don't be afraid to do just that. Next, I'm going to actually include the center portion of the eye where I'm touching it up a little bit more with more of that loose shadow from SUGARPILL. And I'm using more of a silicone-based applicator because I find that it doesn't take away from the actual pigmentation of the shadow. It actually makes it pop a little bit more. So guys, I have been absolutely in love with this concealer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade 6.0, and this is so creamy and so like moldable. I don't want to say moldable, but it just like melts into the skin and it's so easy to apply, and the coverage is like absolutely amazing. Like literally one swipe and that's it. Like I don't have to go over the layers anymore. And when I say this thing sticks, like it stays like so you'll notice that I'm going ahead and I'm just going in the portion of my highlighting and contoured steps of my face, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. You guys already know how this process works, just blending it out, making sure that there are no harsh lines. As you notice, I've done a little bit better with not overly highlighting my face, and when I mean overly highlighting, I mean going like 10 shades lighter. I've kind of dimmed down just a little bit, only for the reason of the fact that this eye makeup is a little bit bold in and of its own, and so I didn't want to have anything competing with the eyes being the focal point. So to set underneath my eyes, what I'm using is the MERCIER translucent powder. I love this to be able to pretty much mattify anything that I've put on my face, and it doesn't leave any type of cast or any flashback kind of material, or not material, but you know what I mean, ingredients in there that would cause me to look a different shade on camera. So I'm just going ahead and just setting my face with that all over the areas that I've highlighted. Now this time around, I didn't necessarily contour with cream. So what I've gone ahead and done is I'm actually setting the other areas of my face with a deeper powder. And the powder is by Makeup Forever. It's part of their Pro Finish collection. And this is the shade 177, I believe. And so I'm just going in the areas and the hollow areas of my face and just applying that powder and bronzing up the face ever so lightly so that it looks a little bit more natural than having to go in with the cream. So I'm also going in with the highlighted areas of my face with the lighter shade of that same Pro Finish powder by Makeup Forever, and this is in the shade 168. I find that I'm not only setting the face in addition to what I've already done with the translucent powder, but I'm also bringing back some color to the face as well, just to kind of blend away some of that dark area and then some of the leftover, you know, pigmentation from the translucent powder, although it's supposed to be translucent, but I just feel like it makes me come back to my natural shade of color. Ultimately, it just brings everything together. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and smoke underneath my eyes with that M928, which is the eggplant shade that I used in the crease. I'm actually using it again in the crease, but I'm actually just pretty much smoking out the bottom portion of the eyes with that. You'll see me do a little bit more of that a little bit later on in the video. And then I'm intensifying that blue shade yet again, and again I mentioned that you would see that more so along the video, only because I just don't want to lose the pigmentation in that shade. It's everything like when you first lay it on, and so I don't want to lose it, and so that's why I'm going ahead and applying more and more and more. So I'm adding a little bit of that Countess SUGARPILL loose eyeshadow in the center just to kind of make the eyes pop. You know me, I'm always trying to do something a little bit out of the box as far as your traditional highlighting color or champagne shade in the center of the eyes. I thought that this would make it pop even more. I'm going back in with that Chaos on the bottom portion of the eyes as well and layering it on top of that eggplant shade that I had initially and just smoking it out as if I were to have like black liner, and just gives it a little bit more of a dramatic feel, like ooh. And then I did a little bit something extra as far as the wing. I added more of that Countess shade just to extend the wing and make it a little bit more fun. And I find that when you wet the Countess loose shadow, it becomes even more pigmented than before, and so I'm just intensifying that just a little bit in in certain areas of the eye that I felt like it needed to pop. Next up, I'm applying some bronzer, and this is Ebony Bronze. You guys know this is my absolute favorite, and this is just to, again, intensify my contoured area since I didn't lay down any cream contour. So I'm just going in the areas that I want to actually make slimmer. So that's the edges of my nose to make that look slimmer, the cheekbones, and just kind of give me like a sun-kissed look around my face. Yes. Next, I'm applying some blush, and I kind of duo played this with LAFEMME's Mulberry and MAC's Mauveless. And MAC Mauveless is actually an eyeshadow. It's a pro longwear eyeshadow that I actually ended up using as a blush. And I just love the way that it came out. It complemented the eye really nicely, where it wasn't too pink and it wasn't too purple. It was just perfect. Then you know we gonna bronze this face with that Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. You know I love my highlighter, and I am going in like literally. So I'm just touching up those high pointed areas of my face that I want to like glow for the gods, that when I walk into a room people can see me on the other side, that they can see me in their dreams and all that jazz. That was a mouthful. Anyway, so I'm going in with Colourpop's Silhouette Liquid Lipstick, and I absolutely love the way this came out. I don't even think I never use a liner whenever I use the liquid lipsticks by Colourpop because they're so freaking pigmented. So I'm just taking my time and outlining how I want the lip color to look. I do tend to overline. Well, just in this particular video, I ended up overlining because I feel like you cannot mess up with red. But it's okay because it made my lips look extra pouty, and I definitely wasn't going to not do that. Hello. So I went ahead and did that, and that was pretty much the lip. I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit with some concealer with my flat definer brush, and we were good to go. So I didn't get to show you guys this, but it's hair time, and I am absolutely loving the way my hair turned out. I'm unraveling my perm rods that I did not too long ago, maybe about a day ago. And I had them in, I just kind of dried them overnight, and the curls came out absolutely beautiful because my color is growing out. And as much as I want to touch up my color, I'm loving the way that it's kind of like this ombre look naturally. Hey, so I'm just unraveling the hair right now. I'm gonna fast forward so it doesn't like seem like forever, but I'm just carefully, you know, opening up the curls and making them a little bit more voluminous in that sense. And if you guys want to see a video on this, definitely let me know in the comment section, and I can do an updated routine on this because I feel like the one I did last wasn't that great outside of my first one. And so I've used some new products now that I'm loving since Lotta Body, and you guys know I'm infatuated with Curl La La, so I want to do an updated video. So, but just let me know if you would want to see it. So, you know how this goes. You want to open up the curls, run your fingers through it. I never really use a comb once I open it up. I just look for like tight curls that I want to open and unravel. Look at that length, guys. Look at that. Hey. So, I pretty much do that, and I run my fingers through it like a comb in order to give it a little bit more volume. Shake it if I need to. Yes, girl. Shake, 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 shake. All right, I'm good. So I'm just literally doing all that, and until I get the desired end result, and I'm pretty much on my way out the door. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video tutorial slash demo on the hair slash update and all that jazz, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't so that you get notifications on when a new video is out, and comment below. You guys know I like to hear you guys. So I will see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.